FHA loans aren't usually meant for investors, but there's one big loophole that you can use to start your real estate journey. In this video, we're talking about a topic dear to my heart, FHA loan house hacking. What's up? I'm Brandon Young. On this channel, I teach you how to make, save, and invest money. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. For most people that I know that are looking to get started in real estate, one of the biggest caveats that they have is they may not have enough capital for that down payment to get started. And when I sat down and spoke to a lot of people, they had this thought in their head that they physically need that 20 to 25% down payment to get started with that real estate property. And in your head, like when you're thinking about that, it just makes it seem like real estate is unattainable, because like who realistically got that 20 to 25% laying around? And on top of that, they usually want about 6 months of reserves. Like that just seems like a lot of money. Let's face it, real estate is the #1 subscription service in the world and one of the quickest ways to start building your wealth. But a lot of the requirements that you need to get started are very vicious. This is why the FHA loan is a great way, a low barrier to entry way to get started with your first property. And here's why. See, the first two things, which is great, is you're gonna only need 580 credit score, as well as you only need 3.5% down to get started. And let's face it, if you don't got a 580, like you're not taking care of your credit enough. You should be doing a lot more, but most people should have above a 580, and you should be able to save up 3.5% down. I mean, it sounds like 3.5% down is way less than 20%. 20% just seems a little crazy. But here is the loophole to having an actual FHA loan, which is good. It's great, actually. You see, a lot of people that I have conversations with, they are so concerned with getting started with a single family house, and feasibly, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know, I think I'm just addicted to the house hacking route, but getting a multifamily out of the FHA loan just makes more sense. And here's why. You can use the FHA loophole, which is you are able to get a house or multifamily unit up to 4 units, and all you have to do is stay in one of the units and you can rent out the rest. As long as you are able and decide to live in one of the units for at least 1 year, you'll be able to get a multifamily property with a FHA loan for 3.5% down. And to all of you saying, well, what if I don't want to live there for a long time? With FHA requirements, you're only required to live there for only 12 months, and then you could potentially rent out the unit that you were living in. And once you go ahead, move out and refinance into a conventional loan, you will then get that FHA loan back and you can do the process over again. Now, my first property was a property that I house hacked. It's a multifamily. I'm currently residing in it, and it's a 3-family. Now I currently stay in the studio apartment, but the other 2 units are 3-bedroom apartments that I currently rent out. Now those are able to cover my mortgage and leave me with some money at the end of the month. Now long term, I don't want you to be house hacking over and over again. I want you to build real estate generational wealth, keep on buying real estate, and not feel like you only have to do the house hacking route. But honestly, house hacking is a great way to be able to save for these other properties or for any other investments, because since your asset is essentially paying for itself, now that money that you're making from your 9-to-5 job, or maybe you're self-employed, you're able to fully save that money, have a little bit of expenses. So you may pay for maybe a light bill, internet bill, nothing too crazy, but the rest of your paycheck, you can essentially save it for an emergency fund. You can put it towards investing. You can save it for potentially your next property. It allows you to save a lot quicker for your other investments, your other properties, which will help you to gain generational wealth way quicker. Now, there's gonna be a few drawbacks to actually house hacking. The one thing it may be is a lot of people don't want to be a landlord, and it's okay. Not everybody is built for it, and not a lot of people want to associate with people on a daily basis. I get it. I know a lot of people feel more comfortable living in a single family house where they are fully in control of everything. They don't have to be worrying about whether people's electricity is going out, any toilets are clogged, anything like that. But let's face it, doing this is going to enable you to create some extra income for yourself if you are a landlord, or you can alternatively get a property management company to manage your property for you and leave the headache totally out of it. The other caveat to FHA loans are the mortgage insurance premiums. They do run it up and they do take a lot of the money out of your actual profit, but the way to beat that out is always doing a simple refinance, and you should be able to refinance after 2-3 months. So that will simply get rid of that mortgage insurance and allow you to yield some more dividends, more money. But people weren't taught this. A lot of people, they love to go the renting route, and that's not the only route that's available. A lot of people feel that having a house is unattainable, and I was able to do it at the age of 25. And a lot of you are probably in better financial situations than me, and you can probably be able to do it as well. Don't feel like you aren't able to achieve it, because you can achieve anything just if you have the right information. I want you to have your own property in 2022. So if you have any questions related to FHA house hacking, be sure to leave a question down in the comment section down below. Let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.